Hello everyone and welcome to this Pixacare tutorial video which aims to show you how the mobile application works, but also the website. So for those that don't know the tool, Pixacare is dedicated for the caregivers and will allow you to come to automate the management and also the security of your medical photos and videos. So here I will start by showing you how the mobile application works. So I will be in the situation where I'm in a hospital and I see a patient in consultation and I have to take pictures or videos of this patient. So I'm going to take my phone or my tablet and I will click on Pixacare application. I will connect with the help of an identifier or a password. But in my case, with my account, I work in 2 different hospitals. So Pixacare gives me the option to choose in which hospital I'm working right now. So I will choose the hospital. And as you can see, we're already connected to my account. So you will see a camera that is open, and the camera purpose is to scan the patient's label. So you have to put the label in front of the camera using the frame and click on the round button. And as you can see, we really well recognize the patient, and we can click on next and start with the pictures. I must say that we can take up to 25 pictures and 5 videos with a duration of 30 seconds each. So we can also add a flashlight, a frame, and we can increase the quality of the picture. So in my case, I want to use the AI features that Pixacare offers. So I will be using this sticker. What is the purpose of this sticker? The first one is that we can calculate the distance between the smartphone and the sticker. So the AI will be able to calculate the dimension of the wound. And the second one is that we can differentiate the color of the wound that are not in a good state and the color of the skin that is in a really good shape and state. So I will be taking the pictures, just a couple of them, and a video if you want to. There we go. And we are ready. We can click on next. So here I appear in a space that will allow me to collect additional data of the patient. So first of all, for example, we can add and label the picture and the videos with keywords that will help me in the future to find the patient in a quicker way. So for example, I will put in pain, for example, wound, and I submit. And I can also add a description if I wanted to. We have to know that all of these options are completely optional. So for example, I will just write anything. Then I can share this patient with any group on service in the hospital. For example, in this case, I'm sharing this patient information with the plastic surgery, with the dermatologic service and the hospitalization service. And also we get to the most important part, that is the questionnaire. I must say that these questionnaires are completely customizable, so you can add any type of question that you wanted to. In this case, we have a questionnaire for the chronic one, so I will be answering in just a randomly way, so you can see just how it works. And we get the option, thanks to the sticker, to outline the wound, so manually. In this case, I can choose the picture that I want to outline. I get the dimensions, and just with my finger, I will have to be just precise and outline the wound in the most perfect way. You can repeat this process all the times that you want to, so you have to care if you are not too precisely, because you can repeat. So in this case, for example, as you can see the surface in centimeter squares. We had 16.63, and we complete. We can also answer what tissue are present in the wound with the fibrin, with that dry necrosis and the granulation, but it won't be doing this because in the website is automatically with the AI features. So I will just skip this part because they're just questions that are completely optional. And there you go. We click on complete. So in less than 30 seconds, we were able to take pictures and videos to collect data through keywords, questionnaires, answers, but also descriptions. All the data is stored in HDS servers, hébergeur données de santé, health data host. But in addition, all the data is accessible in real time by members of your service or by colleagues in the establishment level. So now I will be showing the rest of the application. Right now we're in the pictures tab. Here you will find all of the pictures that have been taken by you or by members that have shared these pictures to you on the service, for example. The first option, you have the draft. The draft are the sequence or the assessments that you haven't finished to complete the information. For example, the patient come to the consultation, you were putting the information in Pixacare, but you couldn't finish it because you were maybe hurried or you didn't have enough time. So you can complete the information and click on complete. At this time, I will not be doing this, but know that we can actually do it, So then you will have your assessment, is all of the pictures and all of the patients that you will be that have been treated by you. So, for example, we just put this patient and we already have it. So we have the information, the groups with who this patient is being shared, and the keywords. And also I can find the pictures, obviously. So as you can see, we can see the 3 pictures that I took and also the video that I took. So this information is accessible to anyone that I'm sharing with. So they will have this information, the pictures, the videos, the name of the patient, the number of the patient, the keywords, and the description that I didn't put at this case. Also, I will be finding all of the groups that I'm part of. So for example, I make part of the plastic surgery, the dermatologic service, and the hospitalization service. So I can find the pictures that my colleagues of work of the service are also taking and sharing with me. Also, I have the patients tab, and this tab is dedicated to your own patients. Here you will find only your own patients and all of the information that you've been taking through the time. So for example, we can find this patient with all of the assessment that I've taken. This means that all of the consultation that this patient had came, the wounds, and also the telemonitoring that I will talk in later. Also, we have the tab for the messaging where I can create groups and I can talk directly to someone. For example, I can create just a group with any member of the service of the establishment. So for example, now I'm just create a conversation and I can say whatever I want, and I can also send the assessment, any assessment privately. So as you can see, I just share it. And also, as I told you, I can create a group with anyone that makes part of the establishment. So I'm gonna put these 2 doctors, and I can send, for example, another sequence in less than 5 seconds. And also we have the last step that is really typical, I think, in any application, where you can change the space that you're working on that time. You can see the storage and data that you got left, the synchronization of the pictures and the videos with the application. So for now, every sequence and assessment is synchronized. Also, we can change the password, we can know about the application, we can change the language. And you can also obviously contact us if any problem comes up. So this is Pixacare application, mobile application, and its features. Now I will be talking about the website, which has a lot more features and is more special for us. So we are now in the point of view of the patient. So the patient should receive a message just like this with a link. So they just have to click on this link and they will be bring to a space that they can answer all the questions that the doctor is asking for and send the pictures that the doctor is also asking for. So you just have to click on start and start with the pictures. So for example, I will be taking pictures of my hand, and I can click on continue. And then you can start asking all of the questions of the questionnaire that the doctor chooses. So I will be just answering just randomly. So we can just continue, and we can see how Pixacare transmitting the data to the website. So now if we just refresh the website, right, and we go to the notification, we can see just the answer that our patient just sent it to us. So we can see, for example, the pictures that I just sent and also the answers to the questions just clicking questionnaire, right? So in case that the answers of the questions, they're not pretty satisfying, you may be worried, you can send an automatically response to this telemonitoring to the patient, telling him probably like all is good, you have to come to the hospital to get checked, or maybe also personalize an answer saying all is good, don't worry, for example, and they will receive this message just immediately. So thank you for watching. So to summarize, Pixacare is an application that will transform the way you manage your wound care documentation. It allows also to centralize all your patient pictures securely, collaborate easily with your colleagues, whether they are in your department or not, and saves a lot of time thanks to our AI-powered analysis modules. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you so much.